you're interested in improving your English, eh? And you want to know a little bit about Canada, eh? Well, grab yourself a pint of maple syrup, put some Celine Dion on the stereo, and let's get high. See this big piece of land here? This is Canada. It's the home of Justin Bieber, Ryan Gosling, and the Moose. The USA is directly to the south. The two countries share a land border, and they have lots of things in common. But don't confuse a Canadian for an American. They hate that. Let's talk about history. Canada is really young. It only officially became a country in 1867. But it actually has a very long history. Native hunters and gatherers have been here for thousands of years. Then came the Vikings in 986. But they didn't stay. The French were the first Europeans to settle in Canada in the 1600s. And soon, the English arrived too. They didn't get along though, and were constantly fighting. By 1763, the English had won. But they wanted to keep the peace and allowed the French to stay. This French area of Canada is now known as Quebec, and is still very culturally tied to France. In 1867, Canada officially became a country. It's now the second biggest country in the world, after Russia. The national animal is the beaver, and the flag is a giant picture of a maple leaf. Speaking of maple leaves, this maple syrup is delicious. In Canada, these hats are called toques, and scarves are worn out of necessity rather than fashion. Canada's super cold in the winter, and super hot in the summer. So what do you know about Canadians? Well, they're famous for being really nice. Can I buy you a beer? Excuse me! I think you dropped this. But maybe it's too much sometimes. I'm really sorry about that. I feel really bad. Can I make it up to you? Oh, geez, I really do want to apologize. Is there anything I can do? I'm really sorry. They also love hockey and think about it all the time.
Check 'em. Pass the puck. Pass the puck. Shoot! Shoot! Damn Leafs.
They're really proud of things that other people don't find interesting. Did you know that a Canadian invented basketball? True story. People say, eh? All the time, just for reassurance. This is a good beer, eh? The Edmonton Oilers suck, eh? That's some good bud, eh? So now that you're an expert on Canada, let's take a look at some English grammar. Did you hear the commands I yelled at the hockey players in my dream?
Check 'em. Pass the puck. Pass the puck. Shoot!
These are called imperatives. And when we use imperatives, we do not say the pronoun you. We only use the verb. Let's practice. Do I say to my son, you wear your scarf, or wear your scarf? Do I say to my sister, you pass me a beer, or pass me a beer? Excellent. Now let's work on pronunciation. Repeat these words after me. Confused, Hunters and gatherers. Vikings. Scarves. Don't forget this Canadian vocabulary. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. English. It's elementary.